Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm just gonna continue working on my um, parser for my programming language, like custom programming language um, project. So yeah, enjoy. I should probably add some music. Um, Hold on, I guess, yeah, okay, let me try to figure out something. Actually, you know what, never mind. Let's not do that. Let's just continue programming without music, 'cause oh dear. Um, okay, let me figure out where I left off last time. So last time I was working on the parser. And I somehow got, oh yeah, I got a function declaration going. Okay, where was it? Oh yeah, here. See, I got a function declaration going. Um, but the sad bit is, uh, you know, it doesn't actually okay, it doesn't actually like do something. Like, okay. It doesn't actually make a function. I mean, it does add them, but it doesn't you know, um what's it called? Oh, okay. It doesn't know how to read, say, something like this, right? It doesn't know how to read this bracket thing. So I guess next time I'm gonna have to, well, next time? No, now I'm gonna try to make a statement. Okay. Or like, yeah, so code a function for parsing statements. Yeah, because I got expression, declaration, and statement. Okay, so I got declaration done-ish. So I need to make a statement. Okay, but first, why do we need to make a statement? Well, because if I have this function right here, this thing within the brackets would be the statement. Yeah. Okay, so how do we do that? That is a very good and valid question, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish this. But you know what? Whatever. Let's just do it. Let's just do this. Okay, so we got a declaration right here. A global declaration, that is. Um, Yeah, I should probably make sure that I can't define functions within functions. Right? Yeah. Um, is global. False. Let's just do is global. Um, let's say, uh, if it's variable, um, okay, else, uh, okay, is global. Okay, elif is global, so it's true. Then if, yeah, and then I just, indent all this thing, because this is for a function, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a function declaration. Has to be in the global scope. And then I should probably put, where is it? So parse node file, okay, just be global. Right here. There you go. Right, so we're gonna scan for global declarations in the, I guess, file. The next thing, I guess, oh yeah, do the statement part of a function. So something like, nope, wrong thing here. Yeah, something like this. Okay, let me first check if this works. So let me comment this out. Something like this. Comment that out, and then I'll run it. Should work. So I got node, and then it got, okay. So I got children. Okay, node is a declaration, it's a variable declaration. Um, Wait, subtype. Why is the subtype like that? Subtype, variable declaration. Okay, let's just assume that that's working. Okay, and then declaration, okay, and then function declaration. Okay, great. Wait. Why is it setting it to that declaration type dot variable? Then deco type is this one. Okay, I think that should probably work. Maybe. Um, Alright, one moment. Let me just do something on my computer right here. Hopefully I don't dox myself. Oh, alright, let me just... Oh my gosh, why is my computer lagging? Okay. Alright, so, alright, let's not get distracted. Okay, else arg1 append content, whatever. Okay, so, the thing is, it has arguments. How about the actual body? The actual thing of the thing. Statement, say. Let's say it's none. Statement, okay. If statement, data dot append statement. If statement is not none. Okay. So how are we gonna define statement? That is a good question. I don't know. Okay. I guess, okay, so this is like after the arguments. So, okay. Self.pop. Uh, okay, let's do self.seek or like, let's just do current token. Self.current token. Okay. Uh, current TK. Alright. If current TK. Okay, let's do tech token verify. And make sure it's basically like pop in the way that it does this. Yeah, in the way it checks, I guess. So self current token verify self token. And basically, self.current token TK. All right. Then yeah, do something like this. Okay. I guess I should copy this part. Then return TK. Alright, and I think that this should be replaced with current token verify. Then expected token types. Alright, I think this should work. Okay, let me make sure that it actually does. So what do I do? Oh yeah, forget about this. First, and then run it. It should work. Declaration. Yeah, it's fine. So no arguments. Yeah, it's because I've commented this. Yeah. Right. Wait, I should probably add a new line between this. So, and actually no, don't do that. There you go. So that it's separate and it's easier to read. Great. All right, let's do this. Okay. I'm saying let's do this. So current token verify. Okay, let's say I have a syntax error right here. Let's say I put a semicolon there. Oh, line 13, character 18. 13, character 8, sorry. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, that's very much correct. Character 8, expected R parent, ident got semi. Yeah. Yeah, but the issue is that this should be like the new line. Um, so, yeah. New line and then character. So, old line is self.line. Old C is self.c. And then do self.c. Self.line is old line. Uh, self.c is equal to self.c. Yeah, so that the error can be more correct. Character 9. I guess that's correct. Yeah, column 9. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, corrector, I guess. And then I can just do this. Boom. Make the code cleaner, I guess, maybe. Alright, okay, so let's do current token verify, and then let's make sure it's either a semicolon or what, R brace, I guess? Did I put R brace? Yeah. Okay, so current TK, right? If current TK dot type, yeah, type is not token, is not token type dot R brace. Well, yeah, so it can't be like, say, yeah. So let's just say it can't be like this, like function, and then like return 0. Okay, 1 plus 1. Let's do A, B, return A, B. Yeah, can't be like that, because I'm too lazy to make it. To make it actually better. Alright, or to add some possibility of that. So I guess we don't, yeah, I guess I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so if it's a right brace, then we'll do, let's do statements equal to self dot. Actually, I guess it's either a semi or anything else. Yeah, it could be a semi or, well, actually, never mind. No. Statement is equal to self dot, uh, parse node statement. Yeah, I could do that. Parse node statement. Should I put is global? No. I don't think I need to. Alright, so now we're gonna do parse node statement. Now this is gonna be spicier. Define parse node statement. Self. Okay, this should return a node. File also returns a node. Okay, statement returns a node as well. Now let's do, okay, decal type is equal to none. Data is none. Children is none. So basically the same structure as this. And then, yeah. Okay. If not decal type, return none. And then, okay, return node. Okay, let me just copy this code right here at the bottom. Node type is no longer a declaration statement. It's called well, it's called a statement now. Shouldn't be SDMT. No. I don't think I need to do that. Oh, deco. Okay, well, SDMT type. I could do that. Well, no. We'll be consistent right here. The statement type is not okay. Data, children. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So let's say there's a statement. Now the most basic type of statement is, I guess, a brace statement. Brace statement. Okay, it's probably put like an option like, okay, optional is true. Okay, optional. Yeah, it's probably important. Well, no, it should be option. Um, no, I don't think I need to do that yet. I'll just figure that out later. No, cause like, what if? Yeah, just whatever. Whatever. All right. So what is the most basic type of statement? Okay, so let's do tk is equal to self dot pop. I can type that correctly. And if the type of the token is a right brace, then this is a uh, brace statement, block statement, whatever. Which is, I think, I'm pretty sure I call it a brace statement, so whatever. So let's say it's a brace statement. So there also should be a return statement. Yeah, that's for, well, yeah. Yeah. So let's uncomment this. Um, let's do brace statement. Okay. So if it is a brace, right? Um, I can do, okay, I think this is important. Yeah. Optional. I'm gonna put false. Okay, let's do, um, okay, do self.parse node statement. Okay, okay, while, let's do tk, let's do, child stmt is equal to, right. Okay, let's do child statement. It's this, and then if, okay, let's do while true so that I can get every statement. Child statement, I guess, within the brace statement thing. Okay, while true, and then, okay, the child statement, the next child statement, then if, if the child statement is equal to none, okay, let me make sure that's optional. Then, basically break. Else, then just do children dot pushback, or no, not pushback, sorry, append the child statement. There you go. We have some recursion going here. Okay, so that's great. Um, so if the token type is equal to, okay, now we took care of the brace statement. Okay, let's take care of the return statement. Okay, parse node statement. Wait, no, it's equal token type dot return. Yeah, let's do return. Return statement. So it's gonna expect an expression afterwards. So let's do children is equal to, okay, expression is equal to self dot parse dot node parse node expression now because we're expecting an expression. Let's do, yeah, it's not optional. And then, okay, expra, and then self dot pop, uh and we're expecting a semicolon. Yeah, afterward, after the expression. So let's do that, and then do children dot append expr. Statement type data children. Okay, I think that's fine. Um, yeah. Now we just need to define what this what this is. Okay. Else, well, okay. Let me just put at the top here. Token type dot rbrace or token type dot return. And then let's do an expression, right? Um, yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, great. Yeah, but if it's an expression, because a statement can just be an expression itself, right? Or am I just gonna be like Python style and actually never mind. That doesn't make sense. All right. Never mind. Let's just worry about that later. Okay. Return statement and then children dot append the expression. All right. Now let's parse. Let's create a new expression. Like expression parse method thing. Parse node expression self node. Great. Uh. Okay. So parse node expression. So now it's an expression. All right. Let me just copy the code. Do this. Okay. This should be statement type. All right. Do this. Um. Expression type. No, it's just called expert type. Whatever. Okay. Great. Okay. So R brace return expert type. Oh, whoops. Hmm. No, this should be an expression. It's called an expra. Okay. All right. So now what do we do? Okay. Now this is the complicated part because we're now supposed to do a PEMDAS or something. I'm too lazy to do that, honestly. But you know what? Let's just try to do that. Um, let's try and do okay. Int. So these are literals, and then let's move on to mathematical expressions or mathematical operations. So insert I guess plus. Nope. There you go. Plus is just a plus, obviously. There. Plus minus. Let's do star and then slash. Great. Plus minus star slash. Great. So yeah, we're now supposed to incorporate PEMDAS, and this is what's gonna be a bit hard about this, like honestly. Um, yeah. Okay. Well, in any expression, um, okay, let's just start with the basics. We got an integer literal here because an expression could be an integer literal. So let's do self dot. Okay. Um, token type dot int it's just called int, right? Yeah. Should I put L int? Yeah, let's do L int L char then L string. Yeah. Make it just clearer. So L int. Is there like I put int somewhere else? Yeah, I don't know if that's necessary, but whatever. Right. Alright, let's not get distracted here. Uh, okay, so let's say it's an integer. If, okay, token type, if tk.type is equal to token type dot literal integer, then integer literal, then, bruh. Okay, oh my gosh. Okay, if I'm recording the wrong screen, I think I'm gonna be in big trouble. But let's not get distracted. Okay. Right. Let's not get distracted. Okay. Integer literal. If it's an integer literal, then it's an integer literal expression. Am I right? Oh no, there's also a literal type. Oh. Well, an expression could literally just be a literal type. So I don't think I need to do this actually. I think. I think so. Because it's just an expression with a different value. Um, Alright, let's just quickly do this and then I'll wrap the video up. Okay, so we have an expression type and let's do a literal string. String literal. Okay, let's just say that's L strip. L int, integer literal, and then L char. Character literal. Hopefully this isn't too confusing because they're the same variable names as the token types for their respective tokens, but whatever. Alright, let's do this. You've been saying that. Great. So, I got an expression right here. Uh, Declaration. Oh, wait, where's expression? Oh, here it is. Thank you. Okay, maybe I should pay attention to this green thing. I don't know. Okay, so it's an integer literal. If that's the case, um, then, it's an integer literal. Then expression type is equal to expression type dot lint. Um, oh, I think I should put, what is data supposed to be? Data is any. And children. Wait, what? There's data? I could just put the, I forgot what data is supposed to contain. I feel like I could put the arguments of a function in data. Okay, that's not gonna distract it, but Okay, but the data is the, okay, this is the data. What's the children? Oh, wait, what? Okay, if it's, okay, so the statement is, no, I think this would be the children. Yeah, that's just the children dot append statement. Then the data would be the content, the name of the function, and its arguments. Um, yeah. Okay, so the declaration and the statement. Um, okay, but as, great, return statement. Yeah, should the expression be in children or in data? I think it should be in data. Actually, never mind, I don't know. Let's just forget about that later. Okay, let's do, okay, so the expression itself, I feel like the literal value should be in data, right? So data is equal to, okay, data is equal to, let's do int token self.pop token. Wait, no, that's just tk. Okay, data is equal to tk.value and then turn that into an integer. Great. Expression type. Okay, so this is an integer literal expression type. It's data. Alright, I think this should work. I think. Maybe. Uh, yeah, and okay. Since it's an integer literal, it just needs the integer value, and then it'll just, I guess, output the thing. I guess, I don't know. Okay, yeah, the three node types is just expression, declaration, and statement. So let's just forget about the literal type or whatever, because that's not needed. So, I think this should work. So let's make sure it works, um, like this. Like just what it was before. Oh, line 15, character 4. Arbrace return got semi. Why why did it call for a statement when it didn't need one? Yeah. Yeah, it didn't need to make one. If current tk dot type. Oh no, it should be if it's equal to arbrace. Okay, let's see. So node, okay, type is file, subtype is none. Okay, children, declaration, and so a declaration is a variable declaration. The name of the variable is s. Children none. Node type. Okay, it's a declaration. Another declaration. It's a function declaration, and the name is, okay. Okay, so the name of the declaration, I guess, or the name of the function is printline. Yeah, that's correct. And then let's see if this works. Got 13. Oh, okay. So it expected a left brace as well. Alright, okay, that's what I need to do. Semi R brace. Okay, so it should probably. Oh, so that means that if I want to declare a function, it should end in a semicolon like this. So that would mean that, yeah, I need to put a semicolon here. Great. But not only that, I should probably scan for the left brace as well. So let's go to statements. Here, the block statement. It should end with, okay, self.pop token type.l brace. Okay, what is this? Line 13, character 11. 13, character 11. Okay, expected this one. Expected semi R brace got. Oh, how's that L brace? Oh, I must have missed. Oh my gosh. I'm so confused. I'm so good at this. You know, this should be R brace is the closing brace. L brace is the L brace is the opening brace. This should be L brace. Yeah, R brace closes, L brace opens. Oh my gosh. Oh whoops. L brace, L brace, R brace. Yeah. What is this? Token object has no attribute value. Okay, yeah, it's not a token type, sorry. TK dot value. Okay, here. This should be TK dot what does it what does this have? Content? Okay. TK dot content. Okay. None type has no okay. Children. No, this should be a I mean it's either list or none. Um I think so. So how do I shouldn't children just be a list? Because I think um yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let me do children equals none. Replace that with children equals not none but an empty list. And then I can start appending, I guess. Okay, let's see. So file, okay, print line, function declaration. Okay, why does it not give any children there? So it must be making a statement. Um, it is parsing the statement, but it's not putting it in the children thing. That's strange. And what does parse node statement do? It's not optional. Um, wait, so let me check. Wait, what does, uh, util, I think? Error class, self.error class. Alright, let's try this. Catch, or accept self.error error class. That's E. Okay, so if optional. How do I cascade the error? So it wasn't cascade. Not what? Okay, how to uncatch an error in a catch statement? Propagate an exception in a catch statement. Python. How do I do that? Oh, I just raise it again. Okay, the Stack Overflow post says I just need to use raise. Okay, so I can just do, okay, if optional, if not optional, then raise. There you go. And then, yeah, that should work, but, here's the thing, I don't know why it's not working. So, oh, because I didn't put an expression type here. Oh my goodness. Or statement type, sorry. Statement type is equal to statement type dot, uh, brace, I think. Should probably just be called block, but you know what? Let's just call it brace statement because it's what it is what it literally is, a brace statement. Like you use curly braces or curly brackets or whatever you call it to delineate it. So okay, statement type is equal to statement type dot brace. Wait, no, this is not a brace, this is a return statement. So let's do that. Let's continue our journey. Line 15 character 1. Okay, what is going on? Line 15 character 1. Expecting L brace return. Got R brace. Well, that's what I should be getting. Wait, what? Did I quite literally just, okay. Statement and then it says optional is true. Since if it is optional, then don't return anything, right? Yeah, I literally caught it. But if like if it isn't optional, okay. Returning none. Wait, what? No, but if optional is optional is optional. Optional is false, even though optional is true, or should be true. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. If I make a Python thing, and then let's say A, and then option is equal to false, print op is true. Yeah, op should be true. If so, okay. If not optional, that is if, okay. Why is optional false if, optional is optional? Oh no, because I put it in here in the token. Okay. Okay. That makes sense, because it's being raised here. The error is being raised here on this line of code. Alright, so that means if I run this, this should work. Whoops. Oh, okay, let's see. Alright, so it's a statement, which is a base statement. Data is none. Children is another statement. It's a return statement. Data is nothing. It's children. An expression. It's an integer literal with a value with a data of 0, value of 0. Children. Okay. So it works now. Let's say I comment this out. Okay, so it's a break statement, and then there's no further stuff there. And let's do this and then do that. Just return these random numbers. Okay, return statements. All right, and then expression. Okay, this is 95, and then the other one has a data value of 129. All right, let's add a syntax error. Let's try to do 95 plus 30. That is not going to work. Line 15, character 15. Expected right brace got plus. Let's go. Okay, it's working now. All right, I can end the video now. All right, goodbye, guys.